Rouge, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
319.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
319.
They'll go again with Warren. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Blue 58.
First down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
319. Zoom. Line left. Inside. Jumbo.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. His first throw is an interception. Space on the right. He's got room at the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Line up the design keeper. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Oko, over here. 319. Yeah, Liz. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
319.
Rodgers from the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
319. Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Hey, you. Hey, take 26. Hey, 88. 319.
Warren here from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devin White hauls him down.
7-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Blue 58.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that on third down nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19-18.
Sign quarterback on here. They'll cobble together a yard there. Isaiah Polamalu, nephew of Hall of Famer Troy Polamalu, making that stop against his uncle's team.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Steelers, nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
319. Wide left.
Here's Rogers coming back after the pick. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Where y'all going? Find out. You got 58. Slip it, get it.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. On the move. Headed right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Easy. We need to plant. Back north.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
A pistol snap. Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Green 18. Jump out. Green 18.
He's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. That's caught for the 1st. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, 88. Slip again.
To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Green 18. Back north. Get 300. Get 300. Green 18.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Will put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 630. Look at you.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
319.
Warren. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
20. 319.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. See if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
53. There we go, Sonoma. Take us up.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, here we go, hey. So what's up?
Counter give to Jensen. Hits a seam at the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
This is Genty on second. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
Check 55, check 59,
3rd and 7.
check 58.
Throwing on third, Smith. Throwing deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
258. Inside. Coco over here. 50.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devin White makes the play. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to Genty. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Smith. This is brought down to Mostert. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. An 8-yard pickup.
13.
And the Raiders first down.
Smith on first down. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers' 12-yard
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
318. Hey, 88.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, black. 318. Jump out.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 now from the 46.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
319. Get 300. Get 300.
Working now from the gun. Catch made by Austin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, here's Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
24, Steelers 14.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Green 8, plant. Hey, 88. Inside.
To throw, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Take 30. Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in a hurry up here.
50. Hey, you block over. Wide left.
3rd and 8.
Get 300.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
50.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again, Rodgers. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 30.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking, fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover. It's there inside the 5. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
258. Back north.
This is Johnson heading right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
It's Johnson on second down. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And this one does not go far.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Hey, take 26.
That's complete right side. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
A 1-yard loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
18. Jump out! Get 300! Get 300!
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice path as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's pushing right, and it's going to miss the mark just on the wrong side of that upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, I think in their heart of hearts, they knew what they were getting from that distance. That's no gimme at all, not even for the most talented kickers in the league. They just couldn't get him a better look, and that's how possibly their last chance goes.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Lambeau. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. 6. Mega. Smash. Smash. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Red 30, blue striker. Hut.
A second down throw here for Love. He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
6-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow 43. Ready. Ready.
They'll run. Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Steelers nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Warren once more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. They'll go again with Warren. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On second down, Warren. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
3-18. Right now, you got 58. Plant. Take 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This one from 47 yards away. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45, white. Black ultra. Steel, black.
Golden motioning left.
Hut, hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Cycle. Red, yellow. Black shot.
He put a receiver in motion left.
Set, go.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
Left side into the hands of Dogs. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he made a bid for it, so it's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's another for him. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14. Steelers 3. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Look at the 8. Hey, take 26.
A pistol snap. Rodgers. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Edger and Cooper takes it away. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Next fight, 97. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Blaster, 6. Hey, check mega. Go red. Hut.
Back to the air. Love escapes the pocket. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
We've set it downs from 37.
Real green. Set hut. 45. White. Rail. Yellow. Smash. Red. Claws red. Hut. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down and goal to go.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 52.
Love to throw again. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
Steelers 3. Brendan McManus to kick off.
Now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. To the air on 1st down. Rogers. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down throw here by Rogers.